Celebrity chef Zola Nene, a name that has not just taken South Africa by storm, but the whole world too. And as such, she serves as an inspiration for every one of us. And we found out what she's been up to and how she's been coping with the national lockdown recently. And of course, she's no stranger to Expresso. Let's quickly catch up with our celebrity friend, Chef Zola Nene, a sister from another mister. Hey, we're not figure. How are you doing?
I can't. You kill me every time. I'm good, brother. I'm good. How are you? How are you doing?
Very well, thank you. We're doing well and living through this lockdown situation. And I want to talk about how lockdown has impacted your life, from your personal life to your professional life, your interaction with your family, knowing how important your family is to you. How have you been experiencing this entire national lockdown?
Well, listen, I mean, as a world, as a nation, as a world, we're all sort of impacted by this COVID-19 situation. And it is a scary time for all of us. But, you know, I do think it's important for me to stay home. So I have been staying home, staying safe that way. I'm lucky, though, because I've been doing lockdown with some of my family. So my mom's been here, my sister's here, my sister's husband's here, and my nephew. So he's a source of joy. And for me, professionally, luckily, I sort of have been working from home, have set up shop at home for a really long time, so I can do shoots independently. So I've been working, thank goodness, and I'm very blessed for it. And it helps the days go by a bit faster. So it's been tough, but you know, I'm getting used to the new normal.
Yeah, well, pretty much with the family now all around you over there, you did mention once that your cooking gene you inherited from your mom. So how did she influence your style of cooking, would you say?
Well, my mom is a really good cook, and my mom's mom, so my maternal grandmother, was also a really good cook, and I think that they somehow passed it down to me. So I'm influenced by a lot of what they sort of cooked for me growing up and stuff, and I sort of put my own spin on it from, you know, experiences that I've had and trying to make it easier and trying to make it a bit more accessible to today. So definitely, and now my mom and I sort of take turns cooking during lockdown. So that's been really great. She does critique my food a lot. Can somebody tell her that I'm a professional and she needs to start?
Wow. Wow.
I'm kidding. But it's been fun. We bake together and we make amagwinya together. It's like a amagwinya competition in this house.
I mean, anybody who follows you on social media and especially on Instagram knows just how many times they need to wipe the saliva off their screens from all the delicious dishes that you make. Talk to me about what advice you'd have for viewers who are, you know, bored about cooking the same old stuff, predictable recipes that they've gone through and they've just become tired of, especially when you're cooking for an entire family, including small children. What advice would you have for them right now?
I think that right now is actually a really great time to explore your prowess in the kitchen, just because we do have so much extra time at home, so you can get a little bit more adventurous. Yes, I understand that we all have staples and we all like to eat, you know, certain things that are familiar, and we're all seeking for comfort food right now. But what you can do is sort of change it up, add a different spice. You know, the next time you make pap, make it with stock instead of water, or add a bit of cheese at the end, add a bit of cream at the end with your sam, add a bit of curry to this. Do you know what I mean? So add one thing at a time and tweak it that way. Yeah, take notes, Kat, take notes. So you do small tweaks at a time, and then eventually you'll come up with these new recipes, but they're really familiar, and that's what comfort food is. It's sort of finding comfort in something that maybe you haven't recognized before, but there's something about it that really feels familiar.
So listen, I saw this on Instagram as well, I think, that earlier on in the year, you were filming a series or part of a series with iconic foodie Gordon Ramsay?
Yep.
I mean, I was like, that is next level. What was that experience like? And a lot of people are wondering, is he as intimidating in real life as we see him on TV?
Well, the experience was amazing, and I couldn't have told you. I mean, it's been a secret I've been keeping for over 8 months now, because it's all very, very... You know, he's very high profile. It's very secretive. Nat Geo was like, you cannot say anything, because if people know that he's here, it's going to ruin the whole shoot, blah, blah, blah. So it was a secret that I kept for a very long time. But it was amazing. Like, obviously world class. Gordon is incredible himself. Like, such a one. He's okay. TV does not
try not to fangirl too much now.
How tall this man is.
But listen, let's talk about other things that you've been up to, because not too long ago you participated in the Don't Rush Food Challenge, right? With other celebrity TV chefs. There was Lona Maseko was there, Chef D was there, and Zanele. Tell me about what the aim of this challenge was, featuring this all-female cast.
So the challenge went viral on social media, and first it started off with girls sort of beautifying but staying home, like passing on so your regular look, and then you beautify, and then you're like, whoa, you've glowed up. And so we thought, actually, we could do this, but instead of just glowing up, our food obviously can glow up. So we decided, let's do a food version. And actually, it was Zanella who came up with the idea, and she contacted all of us because we all sort of communicate privately, and we all friends, and we all get along. And we thought, what a great idea to show people that there isn't competition. Often when females do the same thing or similar things, people always put them up against each other. Yeah. And we just thought, what a great opportunity to show that actually we all love each other, we all get along, and look, we can all get together and do something fun. And that's the reality of how we actually are. So yeah, it was really, really fun. We literally did it in a day because we were like, oh, we've got to get in there while it's still, hot and trending. And yeah, it was fun. We all had fun. We were all laughing at each other, with each other, sending each other videos. So yeah, it was such a fun thing to do. And also it was early on during lockdown, so it was a great way to sort of get our minds off of the reality of what was happening. So just a little brightness on your timeline we wanted to add.
Well done on that. Well done to you and the team.
Thank you. Well.
Now, the Gourmand Awards, we can talk about those. Prestigious international competition that's often considered to be the Oscars of the cookbook world, if you will. And last year's awards ceremony were held in China, right? And your cookbook, that's called Simply Zola, was named the world's best English cookbook by a celebrity chef. I mean, what? That is absolutely incredible. Tell me what
that was... I know, me too, still. No, it was really, really cool. And it was my second time at the Gourmand Awards. I went the first time with my first book, and now with my second book. And yes, what an amazing honor it was to win. And the General Consulate of South Africa in China was actually there at the ceremony. Yeah. And he came and congratulated me, which was really, really amazing. But what's even more cool is this year, in June, the Gourmand Awards turned 25 years. So they were doing like a best of 25 years. So of all the years they were doing them and all the books that have awarded, and they chose my book to be one of the honorees. So I know, mind blown. So in June, I was actually scheduled to go to France, but the Rona had different ideas. So, so we celebrate in silence in June, but it's still a really great honor to be considered. I mean, amongst, Jamie Oliver, The Naked Chef is one of the books that's also being honored for best of 25 years. So best of the best in the world.
You are doing an absolutely incredible job, and I can speak from personal experience and say that you inspire me to believe that I can be good in the kitchen. Perhaps not great, but I can be good. And it's it's a journey that I've also been on over the past couple of months. And you are part of that.
You're very kind, Kat, but I want to say that you inspire me because you are great at so many things. So please, just leave the food stuff to me. Can I have something? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You know how much I love you, and you inspire me, Kat. Thank you so much. Thank you.
It's a big pleasure. Thanks for catching up with us. We really do appreciate it very much. All the best for the future and to future Gourmand Awards and even more and more. And tell Gordon we say hi.
I will. I will.
Now, according to Zola's parents, her love affair with food started when she was just a little girl, when she used to take out cookbooks from the library, and her appetite and adoration for the culinary arts has definitely paid off with an entire world to bear witness. Now, we wish her all of the best. May she continue to move and inspire the people of our country. Thank you very much, Zola Nene.